Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. We're in New Zealand.
Welcome in New Zealand.
Good morning.
How does it feel like
Kia ora.
to be back? Yeah.
Is that us? Thank you.
Oh, hang on, I'll just move it forward a bit, I make it a bit easier on you. Hang on.
Cheers.
There's markets set up especially for you guys today.
Thank you very much.
So we can take all your money off you. Best fish and chips in New Zealand over at Russell at the Seaview Cafe as you go off the wharf. You've got to try their fish and chips, they're top notch. And I don't get paid for saying that. There you go, folks.
Good man, thank you very much. Have a good day, mate.
Hey, you too. Enjoy your stay.
Tickets to Russell over here. Yeah, I want some of that stuff before we leave. We've got our tickets.
Yeah?
Look at this big fella. I've been waiting 25 years to say this. Good morning and welcome to New Zealand. Today we're going to go to a place that was once described as the hellhole of the Pacific. Thankfully these days it's faring a bit better. Let's go and get our ferry.
So the ferry to Russell, you're on the vessel on the left-hand side.
It's a wee boat.
Oh, it's tiny.
The happy ferry. Hello mate.
Any ferry on the way back, every 20 minutes.
Good man, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Are you driving? We've decided to come back up here. It's a bit more interesting, eh? I think that's us, we're off. He's doing all this himself.
You could get up and help.
You can go in front if you want.
Oh, thanks man. We're stepping outside. I can't tell you how good it is to be here, folks. I mean, I've never been up here in Northland, but still, it's amazing. And you might be able to spot QM2 just about there. It was quite a long tender ride this morning. I think this ferry will actually be quicker as we head over to Russell. Well, they do call it the Bay of Islands. This trip's been funny. In New York we were too cold, for the rest of it we've been too hot. This is the first time that the weather's felt like home. It's so fresh and it's just wonderful. Hello Captain. Who's steering the boat?
Autopilot.
I was just saying the temperature is perfect.
Very nice. You see the birds?
Yeah. Another wake coming, hold on tight. And that's us now approaching Russell. I must admit it looks a bit smaller than I expected. We should have plenty of time to explore. It's so exciting. And when I say small, it's certainly not a bad thing. Ducks.
What did they say it was? 500 kilo.
Welcome to Russell, everybody.
Wow.
Thanks, my man.
So you've done this once or twice?
Love a big compass. Alright, see you later, have a good one.
See ya.
Alright, try and say that with a couple of beers in you. Ah, this is my kind of place. I love it.
Yeah, I can see you here. I can picture you here, you know?
You need a bag for these ones?
We always dip into the wee souvenir shops first.
There you go, no worries. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you found the fridge magnets.
Uh-huh.
Got your first New Zealand coin with a kiwi. Seaside Cafe, is that where the guy said fish and chips?
Yes.
Fish and chips. So we might be in there before the end of the day, you never know. A very typical New Zealand building, that. Look at the seats.
I think that's the oldest restaurant in New Zealand.
Is that right? The Duke of Marlborough.
Yes. I'll just double check it.
It's absolutely beautiful.
So that's the first licensed hotel and a pub.
In all of New Zealand?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So it's got 38 rooms, 100 wines, 30 beers, one great menu.
I think there was plenty of pubs here, but this one was the actual, you know, legal one, holding a license.
That'd be a nice place to stay sometime, eh? That tree's been around a few years. And it's seen more chaos than you might imagine. Yes, so to give you a bit of background, I should read this out first. In the 1830s, before New Zealand was officially a British colony, Russell was a lawless frontier. It was a favourite stop for hundreds of whaling ships. The town was packed with rough sailors, escaped convicts from Australia and deserting soldiers. At one point, nearly every second building in the waterfront was a grog shop, which is illegal bar, or a brothel. There was no police force, no courts and no official government. Disputes were settled with fists and muskets. I love it.
And the Russell was also the first capital of New Zealand, right?
And the first European settlement, is that right?
Yeah, well, that's where it's a bit confusing because the actual Russell is, I think, 5 miles from here. And there's nothing left from it.
Okay.
And I think it burned down. So it was only a capital for like less than a year.
So we're almost in Russell.
We're almost there. But then obviously this is Russell now, so we are in Russell.
And it's absolutely gorgeous.
Are all houses in New Zealand like this?
A lot of them are. Wait till you see Devonport.
Yeah? Because you see them in the movies, but you kind of think, oh, they just must pick like very specific locations to do it.
And this is the old custom house, I think she said. The police used to actually be here until a few years ago. And I think we can go in for a look.
Hi there.
There's some info about it. And there's the boss. Hello.
Solidly since it was only 2.5 years ago that the last policeman left
So this
here.
was the police station.
I guess we just wander about. Aye, that tree outside is just amazing. To think this would have been the police station.
Yes.
Until not that long ago. Are you doing the tour?
Anyway, that's the jail.
Just a bit of a shell these days, of course, but it's still nice to see.
All these signs.
And the lady was saying the building out the back, that was the jail. That one over there. Go on, I know you're asking, could I live here? Absolutely I could. What about you?
Oh yeah.
I could move in just like it is. Got some handy Andy. You're doing a grand job, buddy.
Yes, good job.
Aye, to me this just feels like a typical New Zealand house, like the place I used to live. And stay tuned in this series because I'll show you that very house, from the outside anyway.
Maybe they'll let you in. You never know. Did you pay your rent? We'll find out.
Every week I paid my rent.
I believe it.
$90 a week.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We've done okay with the weather today. I mean, it is summer, but I did hear that New Zealand's not had the best summer. Aye, that's just typical New Zealand life. You've got a big deck out front, a barbecue, outdoor dining table. Not a bad view. I hadn't even considered this would be a tsunami hazard zone. Oh, there's one of those cool boards. I've got no idea how people do that. There you go.
So peaceful here.
This whole trip, the whole voyage was designed around coming to New Zealand, but we're going to confuse you first because we disembark Queen Mary 2 in Sydney, Australia. So we've got 3 stops here, then we go over to Sydney, but then we'll fly back to New Zealand and spend a few days in Devonport. That's where I used to live.
Excited?
Absolutely. Aye, it's great to get up here because when I did live in New Zealand I was working full time, so couldn't travel quite as much as I wanted to. This is actually as far north as I've ever been. It's very lush and green, isn't it? We've stumbled upon a sacred site. So we'll just wander up here and get lost a bit, I think. It's small enough that getting lost isn't a problem.
And we've got plenty of time.
And of course, yes, they drive on the left here, which was good for me because I did a lot of driving in my job. This old wooden church with its stained glass windows dates from 1913, and it's now a community oasis, whatever that is. And would you just look at that place? Perfection. Oh, I love it here. There's a few signs for holiday homes. Guess this is quite a popular place to come in summer. And there's where the police constable moved to. Not quite as nice, is it?
I actually prefer the old house.
Is that not the most beautiful gym you've ever seen?
Yeah.
What have we got here? If you remember any of these, let me know. It's a shame our bags aren't big enough for some of this stuff. Coronation 1953. What a place. They've even got marbles here. That takes me back, as does that bike.
No, that's another little one. Basically,
Russell Bookshop.
$4.70. Yeah, but look, I'm going to change it.
Oh, it's the post office as well.
So all I need you to do is $3. Yeah.
I think I'll go shopping for some jade when we're in Auckland. And are these all post boxes, are they? P.O. boxes, I guess. Doesn't take her long to find the shops. There it is, we found some reference to what we were saying. Would you like a coffee?
Maybe.
Good smells in here, isn't that right? Hello. What are you going to get, honey? There's a lot of tempting stuff up there. You see the floor tiles?
Chocolate?
Yeah, please.
Takeaway?
Take away, please, yeah.
Your name?
Steve. They know how to do a coffee shop or a wee cafe where you get, like, you know, toast and avocado, all that kind of stuff that you love. Thanks, guys. Iced chocolate, yes. Now we're talking house prices. Get a nice place like that for just over $1 million.
Maybe not this one. Something like 2 bed, 1 bathroom.
What is it, you get about $2 to the pound? Bargains. We'll leave this video to do well. And here we've got a liquor store. Now I'm thinking to pop in because I can remember when we used to buy beers that there'd be a separate bit. You kind of walk into the fridge. Let's see if it's the same.
Hello.
Yes it is, look, the chiller. You go in here and it's freezing. That's where you get your Steinies. I'm trying to recognise the brands that I used to drink. Cheapest ones, did you say? Yes. Oh, I can remember all of this. Spates, although they did say drink Spates, lose your mates. Lion Red, Kingfisher, Tui.
Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting out. Look, I'm going outside.
It is cold in here. But a lot of memories as well. Export Gold, that was one of my favourites. Aye, let's go. What have we found? At $249,000, this has to be the bargain of the century. Sold. Yeah, this fella, Kiwi Square. So here we've got Russell Museum, we might go for a look in there. I really like all these houses up in the hill. And then just round the corner, I think we've got the old church. And if you've got a bit more time than us, all the trails you can do. Yeah, that's an impressive church. And not only that, but it's the oldest in New Zealand.
We went there, it was too much rip with the tide, too big a tide.
Now it did say to look out for little musket holes from the 1830s. That could be it, eh?
Yeah.
There's more. A dangerous place back in the day. Can we go inside?
I think you can.
It's lovely, isn't it? Especially the cushions here. Not every day you get a comfy seat in church. And all the old ships as well. The Beagle, I know that name. The original altar this table was used from 1836 to 1906. It lasted well. Sacred to the memory of Charles Bell, commander of HMS Hazard, drowned here 8th of August 1844. So I would say New Zealand's oldest church, especially since it's built out of wood, survived pretty well, eh?
Almost 200 years old.
Right, let's go and have a look at this museum. $12 each.
Only a tenner for you.
Cheeky. Cool. I don't think I'll be able to afford one that big.
You'll be wearing another neck.
I get a feeling that's the word I need to look out for. Paunamu. But unfortunately this isn't the gift shop. What a cracking little museum. And that's a model boat. Captain James Cook. That's a well-known name in these parts. As is that Endeavour. Hi lads.
Look at the egg size. It says it's the biggest egg in proportion to the body of any other bird.
That looks painful. So if you were here in the 1830s, it would be advised to carry something from this cabinet. I was looking at this photo thinking that's a nice big boat, and then I saw the size of the guy on board. So that's actually this. It's seaworthy. That's incredible. Look, that's when the Queen and Prince Philip were here, 6th of February 1963, right here in Russell. So you've found us on this map.
We are here.
That's the original name of Russell. No, I'm not going to try.
Kororareka.
That's lunch. Crayfish, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, scary creatures. Although I'm sure he'd say the same about me. What's the time? 12:09. It's almost acceptable to have a beer. It's just the old whaling ships. Aye, glad to see that's not going on here anymore, eh? And we're back at the waterfront. The New Zealand Christmas tree. Ah, there's the kids doing some very traditional looking canoeing. Very much fun it would be here to have a wee boat, wouldn't it?
Oh wow, imagine.
You like these houses, eh?
I love those houses.
It's just amazing. Imagine calling that home and then turn around and that's your view. Dream stuff, seriously. What have we got here? Pompalier, Mission and Printery.
Cute place.
Wow. Don't be expecting Auckland to be like this, okay? And it looks like this car park is the end of the line, but what a car park. With a nice view of Queen Mary 2 off in the distance. And I was just thinking, where's the tenders? But no, they're not in Russell, they're in Paihia.
We'll have to go back. Yeah, we better move.
That's no easy. The old cannon first arrived here
So they're from the ship.
1840 in Russell Town Hall.
Pop it?
Yeah. See what they've got in there. Oh, it feels very much like a town hall back home.
Yes, you're right.
I think this little market and the others like it, they're probably all on because the ship's in town today. And it's time we spent some money on a beer. The Gables from 1847. So somehow I've got no idea how it happened. We're back at the fish and chip place. I think that looks pretty good. We've got beer battered fish, we've got Asian slaw, rustic fries, homemade tartar sauce. Let's see if we can get a table. It's a lovely place this, but I'm not going to lie, it does feel a little bit on the touristy side, but that might just be because the ship's in today, you know.
It feels touristy because of us.
It's true. So this is what I'm on, Spates Gold Medal Ale. Very nice, even though it's in a Steinlager glass, and you're on the 0%.
Yes.
Cheers, my dear.
Hey, mine is so much lighter. No? Look. It's a very good beer.
Oh, that takes me back. I'm 25 again. Best fish and chips in New Zealand, this. And I love a bit of Asian slaw. Enjoy! You can just tell this is going to be good. The batter is really nice. I think even you'll like the batter. It doesn't look greasy at all.
It's really good. It's very fresh. Super hot. It is quite light. I know it's all fried outside, but yeah, very good.
I always think the chips are just like fries, but that fish, wow. Let's try this slaw.
Fries.
Oh, this is amazing. Guys, seriously, this is spectacular.
I think you can tell just by looking at it.
What's it called again? Seaside Cafe, Russell. Highly recommended. What do you think? Did I enjoy that? You'd better believe it. And look, I won as well. Oh, that was good, but I tell you what, we need to go for a walk now.
Let's go up the hill.
A big hill. Wow, it's busy in there now. We're just going to be very sneaky and have a look inside here.
That's cool.
Yeah, just as nice inside.
I love it.
The carpets, the seats, everything. Chandeliers even. Cozy little bar. And where are we going now? We're going to Flagstaff Hill. Lawnmowers in February, that's not something you normally hear back home. And it's saying route not safe for walkers, go back to Wellington Street. Let's go back. I'm sure you've noticed, guys, no cats, no construction. What even is this place? So what's it telling us? Flagstaff Hill, 20 minutes, we can do that.
We can do this.
That house is from 1889. Another one that it must have survived some amount of storms.
You could just leave them there. In the shed.
You calling that a shed?
Well, I don't know how to call. I won't say greenhouse, but it's not.
I'm sorry, but look at that setting. Absolute dream house, and I can see they've got a telescope as well. I'd do the same. At last, a cat. As close as we get. Oh, it might be safer this way, but it's still steep. Oof.
Sorry, is that the plant we see everywhere? People have like tattoos and logos.
New Zealand fern.
Yeah.
That's the logo of the All Blacks as well.
It's everywhere.
I shouldn't really point my camera at people's houses, but look at that roof. You see that? The gardens are no bad either. If we were staying here, this feels like the kind of place you'd book a hotel. You always do that. Well, we've made it to the steps. It says it's a Kiwi zone, no dogs. So we might see a Kiwi after all. Those ferns are giving us good shade. We've made it. This is what everyone comes to see, the car park. Wow, lovely views from up here. And there it is, the Flagstaff of Flagstaff Hill in Queen Mary 2. So the Flagstaff here was first erected in 1840 after the signing of the Treaty of Waitangi, but then there was a misunderstanding between the Maoris and the Brits. 4 times they cut it down, 4 times the Brits put it back up.
But then I believe the last one was actually put up by natives as a symbol of peace. So,
Ah, nice.
yeah.
I can definitely feel some stormy weather on the way. Let's go back down. Is that another viewpoint up there? Te Iwi Takitaki, the First Peoples. What a beautiful view over the town. Mosaic.
I believe it's a map.
I think you're right.
And we'll be taking a ferry down to here.
Paihia, there it is. So just to show you here, that's Russell. We'll get the ferry back across to Paihia and then a tender all the way out to QM2. And back down the hill we go to the promise of ice cream. And oh, I was just going to say a soft drink, a soda, but there's a soda here that is unique to New Zealand and I can't remember what it's called.
Okay,
So let's go to the supermarket.
let's find it.
I can't believe I can't remember the name. I think it's a brown bottle, yellow label. I was just going to say it starts with L, and then I was like, no, does it start with P? And I've remembered it's L and P.
Okay, I'll try it.
The warehouse where everyone gets a bargain and a money back guarantee. The things that come back in your mind, seriously.
To the warehouse where everyone gets a bargain. There's a money back guarantee.
Is the warehouse still even a thing 25 years later? That looks like a Ramsay Street house, doesn't it? A place in the sun. Sorry, I missed that the last time. Refreshing rascals and reprobates since 1827. Love it. What am I? Am I a rascal or a reprobate? So we're back at the supermarket where I'm looking for L&P, Jaffas, peanuts, slabs. You get where I'm going with this. Yeah, there we are. Whittaker's Peanut Slab. That's the best chocolate bar in the world. In fact, a pack of 3's even better. That's what we're talking about. The label's changed a bit since I was here. It'll be the same stuff. Smells so fresh. The Russell phone book. I can remember what it tastes like, but it'll be interesting to see you have a sip.
You know, I don't really like soda, but it's okay. It's
a cloudy lemonade, I guess. Good old L&P. What do you reckon, back to the pier?
yes.
I think we've done Russell. And what a cool place it was. We're in a little shop and they're playing my favourite musician in the world, Dave Dobbin. Kiwi legend. We're still looking for a fridge magnet. It has to say Bay of Islands, doesn't it?
Yes.
Perfect timing, there's a boat just arrived. Whether we'll get on it or not, that's another matter.
And if I find the tickets.
He did say we could get any boat back, eh?
Yes. And I found the tickets. Yay!
Well done. Big queue, but it's a big boat.
It's a different one. That's cool, exciting.
Thanks, mate.
Good.
Where are we going? Up, down?
I think inside may be our only option.
Hey, we've got the rope.
You've got power.
We're shortly berthing on this side. Please make sure your hands are well inside the rope.
Cute.
Welcome back to Paihia.
That was a cool day out.
It was fun, wasn't it? That ferry was so busy that instead of going from busy ferry to busy transfer bus, we've just decided to walk. It's only about half an hour, we'll be fine.
Isn't it lovely? The temperature is perfect. There's a breeze, there's a bit of sunshine.
It's New Zealand, everything's perfect. He's pretty.
Oyster catcher, my favorite.
Now this might just look like a normal little store, but with the tip-top sign out the front, it just makes me think of like a traditional New Zealand dairy, you know? What can we get in here? Hello. Lollies. Not very Kiwi, but it's just for the cabin. Oh, I just noticed these on the way out. That's another very New Zealand thing. Pies. Something they probably got from us Brits. Thank you, honey. This bag's getting heavier. Not too far along the coast here. In fact, I think it's just on that headland over there. That's Waitangi. That's where the Waitangi Treaty was signed between the Brits and the Maori. They're friendly enough. I'm afraid we've got to go back to the ship, but across there we've got a sign saying Waitangi Treaty Grounds and the Wharawaka Cafe. We'll need to come back.
Every day, every time.
Every time. Now that's a caravan. setup. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You got to laugh. You have to laugh.
That's ready. Thank you.
Hello, guys. Come on, shove up.
So basically,
You're both not that big, you two. Seriously.
Cool Kids Bench.
I mean, seriously. Here we go.
So that was our little video from the Bay of Islands today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along, and it's so good to be back. Sorry, we were going to film more, but then the camera battery ran out. We met some friends on the tender, but don't you worry, there's plenty more content to come, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And last but not least, the collection is growing.